I am Babooshka. I am Babooshka. I am Babooshka.
I am Mamooshka. 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 I am Mamooshka.
She is Mamooshka.
If you do not know us, we are twins and we are the Ooshkas. There's some more Ooshkas that will be here at some point, so I love you too, sister.
Yeah, she is my twin. I am her twin. Jeez. She's prancing about.
Butterfly.
Oh, are you butterfly?
No, that's butterfly.
Oh, that's butterfly. Okay. So now we are just walking up a path. As you can see, Mamooshka is being weird as always. Just her usual self. Oh, you were very...
I must video you now.
Oh, balloon. How'd that get up there? I don't know.
Oi.
Oi.
Thumbnail. So. Mamooshka's life. So, okay, I'm gonna draw my life.
Okay.
So, first, before any of this happened, there was a little land. It was called Oopsamere. Oopsamere. And somehow, magically, an evil Tatushka showed up. And a Zazushka. They ruled the land. But right now, they're kind of like dead at the moment, but they can come back alive. Like, it's kind of confusing. But you know, so Tatushka and Zazushka. And then after they, like, died off, and they were defeated by the Slag Queen, because the Slag Queen defeated them, then Babooshka and Mamooshka showed up. Babooshka! Excuse yourself.
Sorry.
Okay, so Babooshka and Mamooshka showed up. That happened. And so then after that, then Babooshka becomes Carlos's great-great-grandpappy.
That is my great-great-grandson.
Yes. And then Felicia marries Carlos. And then they have Van, which is their son. And then soon, who is on the way, she did not say what the name is. She has a name in her mind, but I am a mind reader, so I know that her name is going to be Influenza. So I know that all of this is going to happen. And then Van, we don't know where Van is. He's currently lost in the world somewhere. So he's kind of like not part of that right now. But Influenza is kind of baking in the oven right now. And as she's baking in the oven, Carlos and Felicia are having Babooshka move in with them. Because Felicia needs help with her baby because she got a job playing hockey. Field hockey to be exact. She got a job playing field hockey. So when she has that job, she can't take care of Influenza. So Babooshka needs to take care of Influenza. And then Carlos, he went to kindergarten and missed every day, but he still went and got his diploma. So he, you know, Mrs. Jiggleson is now in the picture. Whatever that's a J. Mrs. Jig. We're gonna call her Mrs. Jig. So Mrs. Jiggleson. That's Mrs. Jig. Stop laughing, Babooshka.
I'm sorry, I have the giggles. It runs in the family.
I know. So then Mrs. Jig is going to be our teacher. She was Carlos's kindergarten teacher that he never really met. So Carlos, he thinks that 2 + 2 = 5, which is incorrect. And Felicia thinks it's correct as well. But we're not even going to worry about that right now. So this is basically how my life came to be. And I am very powerful, but then Tatushka, she is the most powerful. So then if she ever comes back alive, then she is the queen. I drew a crown.
That does not look like a crown.
Okay, I will redraw it to make it look like a crown. Now it's a crown.
Good.
And Tatushka will rule. And Zazushka, that's Carlos and Felicia's birth certificate, by the way.
No, marriage.
Marriage. Not the birth certificate. Zazushka then is Tatushka's. She's the co-queen. These two are married, so that she is the co-queen. So she kind of has some power, but not a lot of power. She's just married to Tatushka, so she has some power. But and yes, we're all sisters. That's not weird at all. And oops, Amir.
No.
So then this is my life drawn onto a whiteboard. So Babooshka, would you like to draw your life?
Obviously.
Okay, thank you. Okay, action.
Oh, hello, I am Babooshka. Babooshka? Yes, that is my name. Okay. And I'm sorry, I had the giggles. It runs in the family, like I said earlier, but as you heard Mamooshka's story before, and it was, oh jeez.
Wax. That's gonna dry.
Some wax.
Yes, I did.
So we're just
bloopers. And action.
okay. So hello, I am Babooshka, and as you heard Mamooshka's story, I'm going to be doing my story, and it's like pretty much the same, but it's a little bit different. I have more stories to tell. Not more, but like, you get it. So, just like Mamooshka, I started out in a small little town called Oops.
It's a country.
And, yeah, so I started out in Oopsamir.
You spelled it wrong.
No, I didn't. You spelled it wrong before. In English, it is pronounced Oops, I am here. So you need the double O's.
Action.
Is it still recording?
Yes, it's still recording.
So, as I was saying, we live in a small town, Oopsamir, and the ruler is a slag queen. And slag queen is pretty much like the creator of everything in Oopsamir. So she kind of just like waved the magic wand and said, here are people. So Mamooshka and I were pretty much the same on time. She's a little bit older than me. She came a little bit before me. So, yes. I'm going to draw a little picture of Mamooshka. So this is when she was first created, and that was created, I'm taller than you. I was created right here. I was a little too tall. But later on, Mamooshka was very, very evil, and she wasn't a very good girl. So she didn't have the little bump. And if you are born evil, you don't if you were born nice, you don't have a little bump. You have a little bump, sorry. But then wait, what am I saying? If you are born evil, you have no bump. Wait. So if you are, yeah, you heard her. So if you are born, everybody is born without the bump. Then if you get evil, you still have no bump. And I have no bump because I was never evil. But she now has a bump because she's been nice and caring. She used to possess like literally everybody in her sight, and it wasn't very good. So she later on became very nice and received the bump. And that bump means that she has done very good. She gives flowers to people in need, and she goes to hospitals, and yes, so, oh, why thank you, Mamooshka.
You're welcome.
See, she gives flowers, not just to people in need, but to anybody that she feels like giving a flower to. So, how I got rid of her evilness, and yes, I got rid of her evilness, was by a little thing called Babooshka slime. I'm gonna put this back, Mamooshka.
Okay.
And she's going to she's going to present the Babooshka slime. And how I would use the Babooshka slime is I would pat it onto people's like necks and their arms and their shoulders and their stomachs, and that would just get rid of the evilness around her, and they would become unpossessed by Mamooshka, if that makes any sense. And yes, you can put that back now.
Okay.
So that is how Mamooshka got not so evil, and now she's really nice and caring, and she likes babies. So I'm trying to think here. The Sly Queen then created something called alpaca. And this was something new because there was nothing like this creature. It was smaller, it was fluffier, and it just looked different. It looked somewhat like this. I don't know, this looks like I don't know. But it looked like this somewhat. So that's what the alpaca looked like. As you can tell, that looks nothing like our kind. And our kind didn't have this fur. And the fur was just on our arms and our legs, but we didn't have this all over, like this alpaca did. And then, so later some people went to some more powerful people like Babooshka, who is still evil and is trying to defeat Mamooshka, went to the Sly Queen and asked what this alpaca was. She said she wanted to try something new, and it was this furry little creature that will be roaming around on Oopsamir. So then it became everyone's favorite animal, Well, that's what she called it, an animal. And everybody loved these alpacas. Everybody had an alpaca. That's how they got from place to place. And now here in the, where are we at?
We're in the America.
Okay, we're now in the America. They have these little, like, vehicles.
I think it's called a veticle.
Veticle. A veticle. And these veticles get people to and from places like our alpacas did. So yeah, that's pretty much...
Oopsamirian history lesson for everybody.
So that's pretty much how Oopsamir came to be and how alpacas came to be, because I've seen there's an alpaca farm close to where we are right now. So it's pretty cool. We visit our friends every now and then. We can also speak alpaca. It's more like waggle. It's like something like that. That's the science for it. And yes. So that is Babooshka's story, and that's how I came to be. And that's how Mamooshka came to be. It was like a little lesson. That's how alpacas came to be. Yeah. So. Enjoy.
So, yes. So should this be the end of our video?
I believe it should.
So,
Get the head now.
okay, everybody, come on, Babooshka. Come on, Babooshka, we need to get you in the shop. Everybody, like and subscribe. Thank you. We really appreciate it to Carlos, Felicia, and friends. And, you know, we'll be back again at some point. This is mainly Carlos and Felicia, but, you know, we may show up every once in a while. So,
Yes.
we will see you next time.
I will be living with Carlos and Felicia, so you will see a lot of me.
Yes. And I'm still going to be in Oopsamir, which is sad.
Yes. My twin.
Yes.
Well,
Goodbye.
goodbye everybody. We love you. Mwah.